Hey happy gamers, welcome back to the first game of 2023. چطورین بچه‌ها؟ شهریارم هستم و خوش آمدین به چنل هپی گیمرز. بالاخره بازی که مدت‌ها انتظارشو کشیدیم اومد و خاطرات خیلیامون رو دوباره زنده کرد. بازی که عشق رفتن به مدرسه هاگوارد رو برامون به وجود آورد. بازی که هممون از فیلم‌های هری پاترز ازش به یاد داریم. بریم داخل گیم بدون هیچ حرفی ببینیم چی به چیه، چون کلاً از این نوع بازی‌ها نداشتیم ما تا حالا. مثلا نسخه‌های قبلیش چیزی نبوده که بخوایم مثلا با اون مقایسهش کنیم. بریم داخل ببینیم داستان چی از همین اول. حالا حین بازی صحبت می‌کنیم درباره چیزایی که می‌بینیم و حالا موضوعی که تا حالا شنیدین دربارش. Let's get into it. میاد توضیح میده که به حساب همون حالت دعوتنامه ما به این مدرسه است و اینکه اول شهریارم شروع میشه و درباره این صحبت میکنه که در زیر 17 سال نباید مثلا از جادوش و اینا بیرون از هاگوارد استفاده کنن، ولی خب به خاطر که خیلی ما استعداد داریم و از این حرفا این چرت و پرت و وسایلتو جمع کنه پاشو بریم بس. ما بریم داخل گیم ببینیم.
Presets. Circle button. Back.
خب یک کاراکتری درست کنیم که شبیه کی باشه؟ هری پاتر. Let's go ببینیم چی هست.
Face wear.
من که از همین
Hairstyles.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you. A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
چیز جودوانه میبینیم سر
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did...
بله.
Are you all right?
بابا میخوام برم هاگوارد.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
این همه داستان داره.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Down button to heal.
اوه نمیگفتیم نمیفهمیدم.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe it.
وخه یاره وخه.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir?
Right
Where
stick
are we?
look around.
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Excellent!
Use your camera mouse to select an active target.
بله.
Space bar. Continue.
That was a bit rougher than I expected.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
موسایی واسه خودش فقط این چوبش جادویه و چوبش
Almost there!
But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
دقیقا شبیه همون نور گلوی که موقع گفتش یا دیگه پروفسور.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the port key container.
دقیقا.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
No,
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Stay close.
After
به
you.
حساب قطار اینا با سوت
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
پیدا کردن الان ما رو
Here we
چی؟
are.
حالا نمیدونم گاف صندوق چیزیه پورتکی یا مثلا دریچه
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
به یه مکان
A
خاصی
goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
ما میخواستیم بریم
In that
مدرسه این
time,
داستان
no
شد
one has visited Vault 12 until today.
الان مدرسه رو فراموش کردن الان فعلا نگار کلید ما رو اینجاست
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
باید بریم داخل بودیم
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio.
Yes,
Revelio.
a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand.
Steady your
and
wand with
focus.
mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
برو نگران دوشواری نداریم دوشواری نیست
Arcast Revelio.
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 There. I saw something.
یه چیزی دیدم
Move a bit closer and try again.
یه در خوب Revelio.
A door.
Well,
دوباره از
that's a
همین درای
start.
با
There's that symbol
نورای
again.
عجیب غریبش
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
باشه یوزش بریم
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
اینجای دادش اینجای کجا میری شه
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
قیافت که
You
نمی‌کنه
seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
واقعا جالبه الان چیکار کنم ریولیو
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Steady your wand with mouse and
Yo,
guide it
who's
along
that,
the
baby?
symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
باشه نگم میفهمم به خدا
You've acquired the wand lighting. Tap 1 to cast or
Lumos.
extinguish Lumos.
لموس.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
بله.
It does follow the light.
It does. و حالا مثلا دنبال میکنه چیکارش کنیم؟
Revelio.
لوموس. ریوالیو. پاشو. میشستی داداش. اوکی بودیم. اوه. نکوشیم ما رو. اوفی. موساشون. والا این چی؟
Look out!
اوه کیو. پوتیتو؟
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
آما میخوام بکشیم. یه لحظه بسیم. یکی میزنه تو طرف بخ میکنه. مثلا اینجا بیشتر باشه. پوتیتو! پوتیتو نکشی آقا نکشی. آی آی آخ پوتیتو میزنه دفاع.
Review your objectives to reveal the way forward.
پوتیتو زدم نداشت. آی من فقط یک باسیلیک دارم، یک کیو دارم، پوتیتو دارم. پوتیتو برو باباس. فوز
Stay close!
باشه بابا دیگه رو میبینیم چی Stay close. حالا اینقدر مثلا اون بره خیابون. کجا رفتی؟
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
فیک فکر کردم.
This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
میبینی نورا رو داره میرونسن دیگه.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be that's where they're leading me. Hello again.
باز که دوباره اینا ای بابا.
Potato!
پوتیتو نزن.
Revelio! I suppose I'm on my own this time.
The go to stun enemies with a stun.
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
Potato!
Potato or stupid?
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Stupid. هری پاتر میگه پوتیتو استوپید. ببینیم چند فرده الان اسکولا واسه من شام شدیم هم گذاشتم یه دست ببریم شالشین فکر نکنیم اونقدر باتیم. نه واقعا باتیم دیگه چی بگم بهتون.
Press left shift to sprint.
left shift خب نمیگفتیم. اوه اساسینی داریم واه اوه تن درستم باشه گیت خاکی اکسان کنیم آخرش چی میشه. آخرش که همه تو میبینیم زیر دست من قد تلاش کرده واقعا. باید ببینیم چه بودی هستیم.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
جوالب شد.
I wonder. Follow my lead.
کارگرای بدبخت خودشون رو پاره میکنن یه جایی مثل اینجا درست کنن اینا یه اینجا تکون میدن چوبشون.
I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Loda.
I was right. Ranrock.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Lach.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't cancel.
Italian.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
با دست کار میکنی مرد حسابی؟ الان چوبو میکنم تو. نها کن دیگه خشم سربازامو الان همون شمشیر میکنه که حالا چی طلب برم چی دارم نخواه فقاق کن فقاق پیرمرد خرف بیا یک فرد بخت میکنه
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
این پسر از من اسکی رفته.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
فرد دوله کارکتر من. What the fuck is this?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
The sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw House, known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. F. Accept house. Escape. Choose a different house.
اینش کن میریم تمام.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
اگه من بودم فکر کنم یه چند روز طول میکشید بخوام پازل حل کنم. من پشت در میخوابیدم. چی میشد مثلا دبیرستان ما همین هاگوارد بود، حالا مثلا
Looks like everyone's
چرا
gone.
همچین چیزی رو برای ما
Let's head to the common room.
نمی‌سازن؟ ما ایران زندگی میکنیم، خارجش هم نداره ولی خب شبیهش داره. یعنی اینجا تخته، چند تا تخت داریم اینجا؟ 3 تا. خب let's get into it.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
رد میشم ببینم چند مرده عجیب برو کنار.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
سلام
Good morning.
پروفسور.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
کرد تو آستینش.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
باش.
This way.
پشمو.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
ریولیو بزنم برات.
Revelio!
ریولیو.
Ravenclaw bust. Guide pages. This bust.
ریولیو.
Revelio!
یه لحظه بس اون چیه؟ خب چیز نیست بریم.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. Hogwarts. Defense against the Dark Art, Charms class. Defense against the Dark Arts class. The field guide map shows Professor Hecat's class, Defense against the Dark Arts, mouse right button.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
The fuck are you doing?
Peasy has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
جوالبه.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
Levioso.
با لویوسا همش رو میتونی بلند کنی.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using mouse left button.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell, Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
Potato.
Complicates things. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
لبیوسو بشین.
I do enjoy lively duel.
پرد شد.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
اسکوت. رو آب بخندیم.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
بله.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
لبیوسو. بله خب باش نمیشه اصلا لبیوسو رو انجام بدیم روی مثلا بقیه.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. It was. Never used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing. Sounds suspicious.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
اون دفعه هم دستم میارم فرقی نمیکنه.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
کتاب بازی میخوام بکنم.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
اکیو بدونیم بابا.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
The summoning charm, Oxio, pulls a target closer to the caster. Tap the assigned key to cast Oxio and pull a target closer. Tap the key again to cease casting the spell.
Not to worry.
چی؟ نفهمیدم.
That's it! Don't lose your composure! Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
شاید تو انجام بدونم داستان چیه؟
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Very good.
Here we go.
بابا مگه میشه اینو مادر خوب انجام بده؟
That is how it's done.
نه یفتی.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Watch this.
Ay, fuck.
Accio.
Easy bit.
Perfect score.
خوب.
Remarkable.
بردیم کرده تامون.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Excellent
Lee.
control there.
ریدم.
Let us see this.
انداختش که.
That is how it's done.
آقا من میخوام مرحله دوباره برم نمیشه.
Watch this. Quite impressive.
بله.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Cap.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own. I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you. How big is Ouagadougou? What does Ouagadougou look like? Is magic the same at Ouagadougou?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Ouagadougou.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using
Accio.
Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
پروفسور چه زری میخواد بزنه؟
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Course complete. Charm lesson. بریم برای لسن آخرش ببینیم چی قراره به ما یاد بدن.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
به تو چه؟ ولی خب بذار با صحبت کنم.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say. Wasn't too challenging a lesson.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
همین بکشم بابا
Quests. Challenges. Map. U. Weasley app. The bell tower. Level 2.
Level 2. کجا میری؟ اکیو بیا برگرد. اکیو تو رو خدا. اکیو لویوسو اکیو. ببخشید. بفرمایید. شما اول بریم. چی نگاه میکنی اسکول؟ یه چیزی بهت گفتم. من اول میشم اول. بفرمایید. خواهش میکنم. اسکول معلومه من زودتر میرم. چیکار کردی تو؟ حالا غذا زدی؟ تو چی میگی؟ ساکت پدر سخته.
Accio! Levioso! Lumos.
پشمان فکر کن واقعا مثلا دبیرستان این شکلی باشه. بعد مثلا آره انقدر میستری ان جادویی. یه گربه دیگه. این همونه ولش کن. وحشتناک گربه.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
چه دوبی جنه میروان بود.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything? No, Professor. Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that. What? More work?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go. What's a spell? What more can you tell me about the potions shop? What's a spellcraft? So there really is an Ollivander's here? What more can you tell me about the potions shop? What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty? Sebastian, I think. How about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
چیکار میکنی؟
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
ولش کن خودمون میریم.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, repair, fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll complete the tasks. What is the purpose of the tasks?
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search areas on the minimap represent areas you should explore to find your quest objective.
Wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
The fuck should we do? شب برم طبقه بالا.
Levioso. Accio.
Oh. Maybe.
Revelio. Accio. Got it.
There. Good job.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Shut the fuck up.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Flying pages, okay.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Oh.
Accio.
Accio, baba.
If only a new
June.
to help me with my sad predicament.
اکیوت میکنم یعنی میکشم سمت خودم. استاد دادش ما پیدا کردیم.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Yes,
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
The mending charm, Reparo, can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Spacebar. Continue.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heart.
Repairer.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
قبل که تو تموم کنی از تو انجام دادم. جواهر. همین. این همه می‌خواستی یاد بدی همین بود. و چیز جالبه. خدا وکیلی دوست داشتم.
Level 3. Escape. Map. Float Flames location, the Grand Staircase. Welcome to Hogsmeade, J. Level. Map.
I don't send many.
I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
I thought
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
جالبه من بدم اونم میدونه من راه برم اونم راه میره این جالب شد
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Yo, Hazrat Musa.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
یه لحظه بایستا نتی بذار به این زیبایی نگاه کنم اوکی ببخشین که منتظرت گذاشتم داشتم عکاسی میکردم
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs.
Ooh.
I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance Hoof and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Huh? Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Guys, Dudley and Arian. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The 3 Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. Zonko's joke shop.
Wow.
Ollivanders. J. Pippin's potions. The Magic Neep. Tomes and scrolls. Ollivanders. Spintwitch's sporting needs. FLOO Flames, current waypoint. Spintwitch's sporting needs. A sporting...
خب هاپی گیمرز، اگه بخواین قسمت یعنی پارت دوم این بازی رو ببینین حتما تو کامنت ها بگین. البته من قرار پارت دومشو بذارم، در حال ربطی نداره، ولی امیدوارم خوشتون بیاد از این قسمت. تا قسمت بعد خداحافظ، میبینمتون حتما. پیس.